There are a plethora of reasons why you would want to build a flight simulator. Let me rattle some off for you right now. One of the main reasons that you'd want to build a flight simulator is purely because you can. The DIY side of it, the engineering that you'll put into it, the design, the development, the creation of something. One of the big reasons that you would want to build a flight simulator. Building your own cockpit is fantastic, and the setup of it and doing it can be an absolutely fun technical project. You will love it. You can customize your flight simulator to whatever you want. You can make it dual purpose, multi-purpose, GA, Cessna 172, full-on 737, the list goes on. The sky's the limit, pardon the pun, when it comes to it. If you've got your own flight simulator, then helping you to practice your own procedures, read navigation, understand, SIDS and stars and all the stuff that goes with it, emergency scenarios, you can do all of that from the comfort of your home without having to worry about going to flight school and paying for the ground fees each and every time. And over time, I can imagine that would start to add up. Another big one is, and I've mentioned this before, but if you've got the one-to-one size cockpit, basically with the trainer aircraft that you're using, and for the most part that may be a 172, then your muscle memory is going to kick in. You're going to have a one-to-one scale size cockpit, and you're going to be able to know exactly where the flaps are, where the throttle mixture is, obviously that, trim wheels down here, you'll select the name, the list goes on. But you get my point. You'll understand where things are over time, and it'll make that much easier when you're in the real aircraft. Because it's exactly that, a simulator, you get to simulate different conditions in different parts of the world. So you're able to configure your simulator scenarios to whatever you want to do, be it extreme weather, IFR conditions, crosswind technique, landing in really challenging terrain, all sorts of combinations. It's endless what you can do, and I've had so much fun setting up mine to run different scenarios, some of which are a little bit sillier than others and you wouldn't do in the real world. But in a simulator, you can have the safety and comfort of your own home and really test the limits as to what you can actually achieve. Another big thing as well, and I've talked about this in a previous video, is that from a budget point of view, you can let it evolve over time. It doesn't have to be a full-on cockpit like you're seeing here now where it's all done. And in fact, I didn't have this when I first started either. So you might just start with a simple yoke system and rudder pedals and evolve it over time, and eventually decide that you want to get yours fully enclosed. So you don't have to do it all up front at once. You can let it evolve, and as your passion for the hobby evolves as well. I run a G1000 suite here. I'm still learning the avionics suite, and I look at people on YouTube and others, and I've got friends and family that are in the aviation world as well. So learning avionics and understanding how you can program your autopilot functions and approach plates and hold patterns and all that sort of stuff that you can do into here is also adds to your learning as well. So again, you've got those skills that you're constantly practicing and able to utilize in your simulator. Weather's not always your friend, so being able to get out in a decent amount of weather under VFR conditions, if that's all you're rated to, sometimes can't happen because the weather's not favourable or you've gone past your minimums for what you're able to do and so on. So you can jump in your simulator instead. So you could take an afternoon whereas you would have otherwise gone for a flight. Weather's not the best. You stay at home in the comfort of your own home. You jump in your simulator. You run the same flight if you want to, or practice some other techniques. Again, it's all there. Real-time AI control, be it through VATSIM or Pilot Edge, one of those type networks where you're talking to a real person, or AI-based controls as well. So there's AI software as well, beyond ATC, Say Intentions AI, both of which offer a great service. And so you get the full interaction of AI-based control or real-time air traffic control, which really adds to the immersion of being inside, the real aircraft when you're there. You haven't had to worry about all of the costs associated with running it in the real world. There's no substitute, in my personal view, of being in the real aircraft and getting up in the skies, feeling the G-forces, experiencing the turbulence and everything else that goes with it. You just wouldn't feel that seat of your pants type stuff in a simulator. The simulator has its place for the reasons that I've outlined there already, and I think it's a fantastic addition. Both of you are, if you are practicing as a pilot, or you just want to use it as a hobby and see if you can build and design a simulator and have some general fun with it. Many people around the world as well, the community is huge for flight sim builders, and there's such a large community who share their builds, share their knowledge and so on, and it's great fun to compare with others and to share the trials and tribulations and successes and failures as well. So once you get immersed in the hobby, it's really, really good. And as I said, and I've mentioned this before, it never ends. There's always something to do, something to tweak, something to change. Whilst it not be absolutely 100% photorealistic, flight simulation software now, in particular with Microsoft Flight Simulator, is getting pretty close, and they've modelled many landmarks and geography around the globe quite well. So you can travel anywhere that you want in real time and have the world at your feet. And it's fantastic. I've recently been through some parts of Italy. I've had some parts of Papua New Guinea, Route 66 from the east to the west coast, and seen some of the sights along the way and how the terrain changes. So it's fantastic. Again, all of which can be from the comfort of your own home. So there you have it. They're probably some of the main reasons why you'd want to go and get yourself and build yourself your own flight simulator. And I'm sure there are others. There are some drawbacks as well. Not cheap, particularly after you spend what I've spent here, and you're constantly tinkering and tweaking, but that's for another day. I hope you enjoyed it. You got something out of it. If you did, please hit the like button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.